Welcome, everybody, and good evening. I'm Frank Boker. I'm the chairman of the board of directors for the Associated Builders and Contractors of Southern California, and I'm the human resources manager at SunWest Electric. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody up? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to please welcome Sarah Fraser, who will be singing the national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow, that was amazing, Sarah. Thank you, that was very beautiful. Now I'd like to ask Mike Mitchell to now please do the invocation.
Lord God, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon all of those who graduate today. Bless their lives with goodness and love. Help them stay true to their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love. Bless this food which we are about to receive from thy bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Well, looks like everybody sat down so I can eliminate that part of my speech. Mike, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight to celebrate this momentous occasion. Tonight marks the 31st annual graduation ceremony for Associated Builders and Contractors of Southern California. We are thrilled to have each of you here to honor with the graduating class of 2024, which includes 205 dedicated graduates who have tirelessly worked to reach the milestones. Let's take a moment and applaud their outstanding achievements. I get to do some business parts here, so safety-wise, first, please take a note of the emergency exits. We have confirmed with the hotel that there will be no fire or earthquake alarms going off today, so if you do hear an alarm, get the heck out of here. But do it gracefully. Restrooms are located just outside the hall to the left. Feel free to use them as needed. Before we silence our cell phones and electrical devices, we want everybody to know that tonight's event is being live streamed. You can find the link on the back of your program. Please share that link with all your friends and family that are not here tonight so they can enjoy the celebration with you. Let's make sure every amazing graduate gets the recognition they deserve. So now, before you put your phones away, we have a tradition here. Please take your cell phones out, and I want you to take a selfie of yourself and your special person with you if you want. And again, use the hashtag #AmeritShopProud, ABC Merit Shop Proud. Sorry, not enough alcohol yet. To kick off tonight's celebration, I'd like to invite all my fellow military and first responders to please stand and be recognized. I personally want to thank all of you that stood. I appreciate all you do for our country. We'd like to pay respect to an ABC SoCal apprentice that we lost this year, our fourth-year electrical craft trainee, Juan Poblet. His parents are here tonight in the audience. We'd like to present them with a certificate for them to honor him. Did we, Mike? Did they give him the certificate already? Yes. Thank you. I thought they were over here somewhere. So. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I'd also like to take a moment of silence for we lost an instructor this year also, Greg Swaggart. Greg Swaggart was a fourth-year electrical instructor at our Riverside training programs. Thank you for all your thoughts and prayers for both of these families. Now we have an honor to introduce the leadership and key supporters of our training program at ABC SoCal. Please hold your applause till I introduce everyone. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Oh, me. Nick McFadden. Leah Zappia. John Bryant. Jennifer Abbasi. Anthony Tankin. Landon McQuestion. Adam Zine. And Brett Wright. Let's give them a round of applause. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, that's your board of directors. Representing our 2024 SoCal Health and Merit Trust, Dean Shipcott. Round of applause for Dean. Representing our various training committees present here tonight, Brett Wright, Brooke Dorati, Cameron Malloy, Carol Roscoe, Corey Westkoff, David Kroll, Jennifer Abbasi, Jesse Gomez, Julian Valdez, Lawrence Abbasi, Ronald Moore, Rod Wiederspan, Tad St. Nicholas, and Tatten Kilmer. Please, a round of applause for them. Now comes the favorite part of this for me. If I can ask Trevor Dunkel to come up here so I can get off the stage.
All right, good evening. Here at ABC SoCal, We're not just about building structures. We're about building futures through our kick-ass training programs. We've got everything from our top-notch apprenticeship programs, approved by both the state and at the federal level, to our specialized craft training in electrical, plumbing, sheet metal, and low voltage. All right, but let's get real. The magic happens because of the awesome people who teach here. Our instructors and lab techs are the real MVPs, bringing their A game every day to make sure our students don't just learn, but thrive. If you're one of our instructors or lab techs, please come on up here and be recognized as the legends you are. Come on, instructors, lab techs, get up here. Aaron Viveros, Alec Angster, Ali Farshad, Andrew Heath, Armando Rico, Carol Orozco, Cameron Malloy, Chad Edwards, Corey Westhoff, David Cox, Eduardo Leon, Emmanuel Perez, Fred Powell, Jose Nieto, Joshua Shibley, Julian Valdez, Luis Aguilar, Mike Knapp, Milton Ayala, Moses Vela, Nick Torina, Patrick Perez, Rodney Williams, Sal Scavoli, Sergio Salazar, Tatton Kilmer, Terry Lunt, Troy Brown, and Walter Burgess. Let's hear it one more time. Go to head down that way. Mondo, Carol. All right, that's not all. Today, we have the privilege of recognizing an exceptional individual who has dedicated his career to shaping the future of the construction industry here at ABC SoCal. Our Instructor of the Year was selected based on the following criteria: commitment to student development, contributions to the field, and positive impact on the community. Beyond their impressive accomplishments, our Instructor of the Year possesses qualities that set them apart. They are known for their tireless energy, dedication to their students, and always seeking ways to promote and better our chapter's training programs. No other person better exemplifies the complete qualities of a professional instructor through selfless dedication and creative innovations while imparting his vast knowledge to his students. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my honor to announce our 2024 ABC SoCal Instructor of the Year, Aaron Viveros. Now, we all knew Frank wasn't going to get off that easy. I'd like to call Frank Boker back to the stage.
I warned him, never give me the mic. Let's give Aaron, our Construction Instructor of the Year, one more round of applause. It's an amazing. I've known Aaron for many, many years. He used to work for SunWest Electric, and for him to get this honor is truly, truly a tribute to what he's done. He's brought so many young individuals in his program. He's a very inspiring person. So again, if you see him, thank him. Tonight's graduation ceremony owes its success to generous support of our sponsors of ABC SoCal. We are especially grateful to our premier sponsor for this evening event, ICS. In addition to our premier sponsor, we are fortunate to have many other sponsors who contributed to our event. So please hold your applause to I've read the whole list, and it's a long list. It's only 14 pages. Tonight's sponsors include Belfour Beatty, Brett Wright Electric, Champion Electric, FEC Electric, David Kroll Electric, Interpipe Contracting Inc., J.H. Bryant Jr. Inc., Mammoth Electric, Procraft Construction, Safeway Electric, Time Alarm and Systems, and Wolds Vanderwall PC. Our corporate sponsors, Moody Insurance Agency, Procraft Construction, Tradesman International, West Coast Group Benefits. Our Eagle partners are ALB Electric and Cable, Belfour Beatty, and Berg Electric. Our champion partners are Champion Electric, which is appropriate, Crosby Plumbing Inc., Southwire Company, SunWest Electric Inc., Stronghold Engineering, Temp Power Systems. Our merit partners are AALRR, AJ Kirkwood and Associates, Continental Plumbing, J.H. Bryant Jr. Inc., Z3 Plumbing. Our advocate partners are ICS Services Company, Iterus Inc., Mel Smith Electric, Reyes and Sons Electric, Safeway Electric, and the T&M Group. So I want to thank all of our sponsors. On behalf of all of our graduates, family, and friends gathered tonight, thank you once more for your unwavering support of ABC SoCal. The dedication shown of our graduates over the past 4 years is not there alone, but the testament to their unwavering support of their families and friends. We want to take a moment to recognize each of the family members and friends who have stood by our graduates, supporting them in their journey towards success. So all of our graduates, please stand. And I want you to thank your families for being the support that you needed to do this 4-year program. Thank you all. Now is a good time. We're going to have a short break for dinner. We will give you a 10-minute warning before we start the festivities again. We'll be resuming our evening once more. Welcome, and please enjoy your dinner. Everybody, it seems like we're moving along pretty good, so this will be your official 10-minute warning. So if you need to hit the bar one more time, do it. If you need to take a smoke, do it. But in 10 minutes, we're going to start again, so get ready. All right, everybody, you got 2 minutes. So get that beer, shove it down, get it going, finish your dessert. 2 minutes.
Okay, folks, we're going to continue on with our program this evening. Sounds like everybody's having a good time. Everybody having a good time? Fantastic. So, it has been so much fun coming up with new and creative ways to celebrate ABC SoCal's 50th anniversary throughout the entire year. And tonight, we've invited a very special guest to speak to our graduates about what your ABC training means for you and how a lifelong relationship with ABC will benefit your lives and your careers. Since 2011, Mike Belleman has served as the president and CEO of the Associated Builders and Contractors, ABC, the national trade association that represents more than 23,000 members, most of which are contractors from ABC SoCal and 66 other chapters across the United States. Now, I've heard Mike speak many times about ABC and its impact on merit shop contractors. And he literally embodies the merit shop philosophy of free enterprise and open competition. And he is the leading national voice of ABC's mission to help members develop people, all of you, win work, and deliver that work safely, ethically, and profitably for the betterment of the communities in which ABC and our members work. As the fearless leader of ABC National, Mike is committed to establishing ABC members as industry-leading standard for total human health, safety, and the environment. He is committed to increasing the political influence of ABC, and he is committed to being the leading force for workforce development and education, which is what we are celebrating here tonight, right? So without further ado, coming all the way from Washington, D.C., please give a warm Southern California welcome to Mike Bellarmine.
Good evening. Good evening. Congratulations to the graduates tonight. You know, I'll tell you what, I want you to just sit back, look around the table, and just reflect on this moment. This moment in your life, you will never forget. You will reflect back on it. You will realize the hard work, dedication, effort that you put into this journey. So just take a deep breath and reflect on that moment, and let's give them all a round of applause while we do that. You know, tonight seems to you probably like the end of a big journey, but it's really the beginning of your career. Yeah, it is. And I have had a blessed career. I've had the opportunity to play professional baseball. I started my career in construction as a laborer, digging holes for a landscaper. I mixed concrete without the right boots for one day, learned that one the hard way. I had the opportunity to work with a construction company, and my dream was to run the office in Washington, D.C. And I far exceeded those dreams. And I had the opportunity to run a multi-billion-dollar-a-year construction business, development business, and now I've had the opportunity to lead this great association. And through that, I've had the opportunity to work with phenomenal people and not so phenomenal people. And I've learned that there are 3 keys to success that I want to share with you. 3 keys. Very, very simple. The first key is that we have all been given a wonderful gift. Everybody has it, and it is the gift of choice. You all have made many choices that have brought you to this night. Probably some bad choices along the way. God knows I have made some bad choices along the way, but also some awesome choices that have brought you here. Don't ever let anybody tell you you do not have a choice. You always have a choice. Don't let anybody else influence you on those choices. You make that choice based upon your wisdom, your knowledge, your experiences, and the counsel you get. It is a great gift. And what that gift does for you is it makes you an author. You are the author of your future through those choices. And those choices create great moments like tonight. Because somewhere along the way, you made choices to author your journey to now become professionals. Yes, you are professionals. You're pros. You're experts. And you've authored yourself to this day. Now the question is, where are you going to go? What are your career aspirations? What are your career dreams? As I said, I set mine. I achieved that. And then I had to reset goals. I achieved those, and I reset those goals. So you have that choice. The second key is to use that choice and have an attitude of what I call an abundance mentality. So what does that mean? An abundance mentality basically means there's enough out there for everybody to win. In other words, in order for you to win, someone else doesn't have to lose. Have a win-win attitude. In every moment, every opportunity that you have a choice, go into that choice with this abundance mentality and this win-win attitude. And think about, okay, I got another opportunity to make a choice. How can I help these people win? Because that leads us to the third key. How many people here want to be successful? Raise your hand. Cheer. Cheer. Of course. So now, I have yet to meet anybody that doesn't want to be successful. So here's the third key. Exercise this freedom of choice with this win-win attitude, this abundance mentality, and help everybody you work with, everybody in your family, every one of your friends, everyone in your community. If you help them win, if you help them be successful, if you help them achieve, I guarantee you, you will be successful. You will become known for that individual, that whoever works with you, whoever's on your team, whoever comes across your path wins, you'll have a reputation out there as a leader in the industry. You will have created so much value, you will far exceed your career dreams, because everybody will want you at their company, everybody will want you to be in their community, everybody will want to be your friend. So, just a refresher, 3 keys. Freedom of choice. You're the author of your future. Second, an attitude of an abundance mentality, win-win attitude. Take that into action and help everybody around you be successful. I ran into a gentleman named Alan Medville, and he defined leadership in the most eloquent way. And if you get an email from me, I have that definition on every one of my emails. Leadership is the authentic expression of who you are in such a way that creates the conditions for others to achieve. If you help everybody around you be successful, you will vault up the ladder, not only in your company, not only in the market, but in the industry, and you will be a leader in the industry. You will be sought after as a teammate, and you'll be sought after as the best professional to be put on anybody's company, on anybody's team, on anybody's project. But leadership is just a choice. You all have the gifts. It's just a choice. So the question becomes now, tomorrow, when you interact with your family and your community, what choices are you going to make? What's your attitude going to be? When you go to work on Monday, what choices are you going to make? What attitudes are you going to have? Start now. It will be unbelievable. Everybody, congratulations. Thank you very, very much, and have a blessed evening.
He thought he could run away. Make sure I'm on the right page so I don't say the wrong things. For most of you people know me, you know I will say the wrong thing, so it's okay anyway. Make sure I'm on the right page. Anyway, Mike, thank you. I'm glad you took my offer to come out here. So,
Amen. Thank you for having me.
we have a special gift for you.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Again, thanks, Mike. I've known Mike for many years, and he's a very amazing leader of our association. You guys don't know how lucky we are to have him in our presence today. So, with that being said, I'd like to call to the stage David Kroll, for a Foreman Academy Task Force member, to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Good job, guys. You finished what you started. Seven years ago, a group of members gathered around a table and recognized a pressing need for foremanship training. It was a process to obtain key membership volunteers, develop the curriculum, and secure enthusiastic instructors. In September 2023, we proudly launched our first Foremanship Academy, with 4 individuals completing the rigorous program in January of 2024. These graduates dedicated themselves to 88 hours of curriculum, hands-on learning, attending classes twice a week over 5 months. And they've gained valuable knowledge in topics such as technology, project overview, project handoff, project execution, project control, and project closeout, in addition to leadership skills. We've just begun our second round of Foremanship Academy and are excited to see how it's grown. Enrollment has more than doubled. Thank you. And that's a sure sign of instant success for the program, or a sure sign of success that the program is gaining traction. The Foremanship Task Force and ABC can't wait to celebrate these students at next year's graduation. But tonight, I have the privilege of acknowledging 3 of the graduates from the first Foremanship Academy, and I invite them to join me on the stage. Brett Dahl, Burgess Brooks, Samuel Anselmo, and my co-pilot in getting the foremanship program off the ground is Brett Wright. Please join us. Watch your step. And now I'd like to welcome Tatton Kilmer, the Craft Championship Committee Chairman.
Thank you, David. Craft Champs is our prestigious annual competition, uniting apprentices and trainees across different trades to showcase their remarkable skills and expertise. It is a celebration of their commitment to craftsmanship, providing a stage for them to truly shine. Picture a gathering where the next generation of electrical, plumbing, and low-voltage trade leaders come together to compete and demonstrate their prowess, held every January at our chapter. This local event captivates an excited audience eager to witness top-tier performances. Winners at our local level advance to compete nationally, amplifying the excitement and prestige of the competition. Tonight, we celebrate our local winners. First, we'd like to celebrate Joshua Botello, Ovis Electric, Inc., Industrial Commercial. Oh, Please, Joshua, stand as your name is recognized. And come to the stage, sorry. Have all four of them come up at the same. As your name is called, please come to the stage. Sorry, we didn't have that written in here. Next year, we'll make sure to write it in. It's my fault. Anthony Mendez, Santa Clarita Electric, Inc., Residential Commercial. Alec Angster, Z3 Plumbing, Plumbing. Patrick Perez, Time and Alarm Systems, Low Voltage. Sorry. We'd also like to acknowledge our competitors who represented our local chapter at the national level. We had our other representatives who went with us to the national competition, and these were our competitors who were also very successful there. Kyle Marquette, first place winner, Rancho Pacific Electric Industrial Electric Competition. Jared Saubert, Imperium Plumbing, first place, Plumbing. And then unfortunately, Jesus Cisneros was not able to attend, but he took second place nationally as well, Redlands Plumbing in second place in plumbing. Now, thank you guys so much. Make sure next year to save the date, January 11th, 2025, for our local craft championship event, an unforgettable showcase of craft championship and skill. It's your chance to witness the future of trade in action. Craft championships proves the trades are thriving and the future looks brighter than ever. Join us in celebrating the dedication and talent of our trades, of our apprentices and trainees. At this event, or at this time, I would like to invite up to stage Brian House, Vice President of Digital Technical Training at Mike Holt Enterprise.
All right. I gotta say, Mike, that was an amazing speech. And I rarely say that. And honestly, like, you put into words how I live my life. And I'm actually gonna kind of leapfrog off of something you said. Literally, I was like, man, you couldn't have done a better introduction to the one point that I want to make out of what you said. And for those of you guys that don't know me, I'm just an electrician. And just like you, Mike, I started digging ditches, crawling in attics. 8 years old, I was working for my dad, sweating a lot. I'm from Florida. And I've really had, Cinderella career. It is, I have the job of my dreams doing what I love, helping people. And I got here because of one thing that Mike said. I lived my entire life, there's a proverb, I don't know whether it was David or Solomon in the Bible, it says, a good name is to be preferred over great riches. And somewhere around 16 or 17 years old, for whatever reason, I latched onto that. And I said, you know, I want to make sure that when people look at me and they go, Brian House, they associate something good with me. And that's what I really want to talk to you about tonight. I got a couple points here. I'm going to skip a bunch of them because when you were talking, it just really drove home to me the importance of just one thing, and that is to have a good name, you need to help others. There's a book by, the gentleman's name is Bob Berg. He wrote a book called The Go-Giver. If you haven't read it, it's a cheap book. It's an easy read, even if you don't like reading, just buy it and read it. And about 3 years ago, somebody called me. They were like, hey, Brian, I just read this book, and it's everything you talk about in your business seminars. You've got to buy it and read it. This guy literally wrote everything that you say. I bought the book, I read it, and I was like, bam, this is my life. And I'm going to give you a quick summary of what that book is about. And here's what it is. To get ahead in life, this mentality of plenty for everybody is missing from American culture. We're very competitive by nature. Tradespeople especially, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody thinks they've got to step on somebody to get up the ladder, get up the ladder, get up the ladder. That's a really slow way to the top, because if you're stepping on people to make progress, they're grabbing your feet and holding you back. But if you want to get to the top real quick, you start serving everybody around you. You start making the people around you successful. And what ends up happening is you help 20, 30 people up the ladder, every one of them are going to put a hand down and say, hey man, let me help you up. It's going to make your journey that much easier and that much faster. And so as you're graduating tonight, and this is a really big deal. I don't know if you realize how big of a deal this is. A friend of mine, his name's Eric Stromberg. You guys that are in the electrical program, you've seen him on some of the videos. He says, when a man finishes a job, he's qualified to begin it. Right now, as you've graduated today, you are qualified to do what you started 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you were not qualified to start the journey, but you persevered through that journey, even though you weren't qualified. You probably did make a lot of mistakes on the way, and I've got some great news for you. That was really good practice for what's coming next, which is you making a lot of mistakes as you progress through life and through your trade and through your career. And if you want to get to the top while you're making those mistakes, the easiest possible way, you need to make sure that your focus is on standing side by side with all the other trades, with your employer, with your coworkers, and helping them be successful. Because then when you make those mistakes, and you are going to make them, you'll have somebody right there with you, either to help you dig yourself out of the hole that you got yourself in, and you will find yourself in holes, or to say, oh, hey man, whoa, stop right there, hold on. You don't want to do that. Let me save you some trouble. Let me help you, because you know what? You've helped me. So I want to leave you with one final thought, and that is this. Look around you right now. And if you're an apprentice, there's a little card in your badge. If you just look in there, there's a little index card. Pull that out real quick. There should be pins on the tables. And I want you to do something for me. Like actually take your little badge, pull the card out of the badge, get the pin. It's not a test, okay? Okay, much better. Take that card, I want you to put it on the table, and I want to leave you with one thought. As you're tracking towards whatever your success is, that goal that you have in mind, there's no way to achieve that goal unless you know exactly where you're going. And Mike, you said something that caught my attention, and I've done this my whole life, and that is, I had a plan. I knew where I was going. I had something I could set my sights on. A ship without a destination will never arrive. Right now, you just left the port. The problem is, my guess is more than likely you don't know where you're going yet. It's okay. But you need to pick a destination. Have some imagination. Something that's exciting, something that's going to inspire you to work hard, to slog through the mistakes, to grab the people that are beside you and drag them with you. So right now on that card, I want you to say, okay, what should be my next goal? Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you a suggestion. The next step after getting that journeyman's card is to become a contractor. Well, you don't have to become a contractor, but should you spend the rest of your life not trying to better yourself? No. Look up the road and go, okay, well, someday I might want to be a contractor. What's the next thing I should do? Well, for sure you need to work. And then maybe you want to start being debt-free and get in the Foreman's Academy. That's super cool, by the way, Chris. That's amazing. I never had any of these opportunities. I just dug ditches and pulled wire and read books until I could pass an exam. I passed my journeyman's at 19. I got my first master's license at 23, and I never went to school. It was terrible. I wish I would have had what you guys have. It's amazing. Write down right now. Hold yourself accountable. That card, write down, hey, what's my goal? If you can't think of it now, write it down tonight. And then here's what I want you to do with that. I want you to give that to someone else, not you, somebody else, and say, hey, can you do me a favor? Could you ask me about this next year? Could you ask me about this every single year? Maybe give it to your mom, because for a fact your mom's going to ask you, right? Hey, could you just hold me accountable and just make sure that I don't forget my goal? And you know what, next year you might go, hey mom, listen, I changed my goal. Here's my new goal. Scratch it out, write the new one. But make sure you have that direction, and make sure in the process of achieving that goal, you bring as many people with you as you can. I promise you this, you will have success far beyond anything you can imagine just by helping other people be successful. Guys, congratulations. Thanks for your hard work. Appreciate you inviting me to be here, Chris. Have a great evening.
Oh, for him? All right. Give me a moment here. Thanks, Brian. So like I said earlier, when I introduced Mike Belleman, said it's been a lot of fun finding new and creative ways to celebrate the 50th anniversary of ABC SoCal. And you know, it's times like this when it's kind of fun to, like Brian said, think about your future, think about what you want to do to achieve your goals in the future. Sometimes, though, it's kind of fun to go back to the past. You know, the training programs weren't always what they are today. And so we thought that it might be kind of fun to share some testimonials from folks, members, instructors, past graduates, who had a very different experience than you all did as the training programs were being developed. We conducted some interviews with some of the past members who were part of starting ABC SoCal, and heard a lot of testimonials about how they started the apprentice program in the mid-90s. And of course, the apprentice program is then what led to the craft training programs, which work side by side with the apprentice programs. So we put together a little video. We thought it might be kind of fun to see where did all this come from, so that you can kind of get an idea of where you want to go in the future. So I hope you'll enjoy this brief presentation.
ABC SoCal has given thousands of young men and women the opportunity to grow and reach the American dream.
What I love about this organization is we are about a philosophy. We are about succeeding based upon what you bring to the table, your merit.
It's everyone joining hands, working together, everything to get our apprenticeship program going the way it is today.
We train apprentices. We pay for them to go through training. These people come out making money, not owing money.
I was kind of like almost in disbelief that there was such a thing as a program that was training apprentices and that you could use on prevailing wage jobs that existed outside the unions.
The chapter has gone, since I've been with it, from 300 students to over 1,500 students. This was not a happenstance. This was calculated.
I have a grandson who went through the program. He graduated as an electrical apprentice, became a journeyman, and now he's fully employed and making a lot of money, doing very well.
Saving up all that money without having to pay for debt or anything. Could buy a house by the time I'm journeying out. From there, try to reach Foreman, keep going as much as I can. It teaches you to work hard, and it's rewarding. So you get pride at the end of the day for what you did.
It is incredible what we do here. The lives that we change, there's no feeling that can prepare you for seeing our students graduate.
When I started with ABC, we were in a single office with a little warehouse in Chino. Now we have thousands of students in this big, huge building.
The electrical was the first one that we were able to get going, and people like Brian Parasaw worked incredibly hard and fought huge opposition to get a state-approved apprenticeship program.
If a kid now wants to be an electrician and go through an electrical apprenticeship program or a training program, he can do it because of ABC. I couldn't do it. There was nothing unless you were union.
We had to go fight with the state of California and the building trades to even be allowed to have an apprenticeship program. That took a lawsuit. We won that one and we started out with electrical.
Back in those days, the union was world renowned for their apprenticeship training, for which the merit shop contractors or non-union folks really didn't have clear access to that.
Our training facility, from when I first was involved in ABC, was in Chino, California, and I don't believe we were even training.
We'd have to clean out our trucks to grab boxes and material and stuff like that to help educate these apprentices. We'd take unused material from job sites and that kind of stuff just to do a good lab because we didn't have the facility or the resources to do it.
Chino was this small, little commercial strip center, very nondescript, non-impressive location, but I think the rent was probably good at the time.
The Chino office was a dump. Some of our members would not even come over to the office. That's how bad it was. From Chino, we migrated up here to Anaheim. Students were sitting on boxes. We didn't have tables and chairs or anything. So we were there for a couple of years. We outgrew that, and then we got this building. And what a difference.
If you looked at that lab back in Chino compared to what we have today here, I mean, we have grown leaps and bounds.
Today, where we have, how many gazillion square feet of lab with pipe and material and all the things that are associated with, teaching an apprentice from the beginning to journeyman.
ABC expanded my horizons and allowed me to go out and compete with confidence.
We've learned how to read plans, specs, contracts, and negotiate in between. But ultimately, the trade, learning to work with your hands, will forever teach you how to feed your family. You'll always have that skill.
Absolutely.
Nobody can take it away from you.
Man, to say the least, it's been the best thing ever. It's given me a promising career. It's opened up so many doors of opportunity for me.
Once you go through the apprenticeship program, you can be a journey person, electrician, or tradesman, whatever trade you're in, and make a great living at that. Or you could go and be a foreperson, or you could be a project manager, estimator. And I think that's one of the biggest impacts ABC makes on the community, is showing that pathway for young people trying to figure out where they're going in life.
I think the other thing that impressed me, that really touched me, was going to the graduations. How it affected their families, and the benefit. You'd see the parents show up, you'd see a wife show up, you'd see children show up. Now they could care and take care of their families.
This became my only avenue, and ultimately has been, everything for me and my family. My career has been built upon having a trade and a skill set that has led me to where I am today.
I'm currently pregnant with my first kid. I'm able to provide for my family now. I've been pushed by my classmates and by my teachers to do more and do better. So it started off as something I'm required to do to now I'm something I enjoy doing. I try and get involved as much as I can.
I have students that have been homeless. I've had students that have had substance abuse problems. I've had students that came straight out of high school, all different walks of life. And for them to hug me and cry on my shoulder at graduation and to say, hey, thank you for being part of my journey. It's very heartfelt. That's why I do what I do.
I've actually done interviews, and then you get a resume that a little thicker than normal, and what's up with this guy, and all of a sudden you're reading it, and it's like, man, this guy, he's really on the ball, and get to the last page, and it's like, oh, I should have read the name. I know this guy. He graduated. He was in my class.
It just makes you so proud when you walk through and you see employees that came to work for you in the first year apprenticeship program and is now a senior project manager after 18 years, to see their lives change. And this has happened multiple times.
ABC is not just here. It's not here. ABC is here. It's in your heart. It's living, breathing it, and making it a part of your life.
We had an apprentice come in, he was talking to us, and he was going, ABC saved my life. Saved his family because of the insurance that we had. We've heard many a story of the apprentices going how ABC was the turning point in their life.
This place gave me hope in a future. You can be anything you put your mind to, and this school and this program will give you the opportunity to be successful out there.
ABC is life-changing. I can't say that enough. It's something that, and my growth personally has not stopped. And if things are good now, I can just imagine where I'm going to be in 5 and 10 years, because the best is still yet to come.
Look how far we've come. Think about how far you've come and how far you'll go. Okay, now for the big moment. Could I please have to the stage Frank Boker, Leah Zappia, Dean Shipcott, Elvis Claiborne, and Louis Aguilar. Come on up. Okay, graduates. Here's the drill. At this time, please start assembling and preparing for your graduation ceremony. Yeah. Please have your walk-up, okay, a couple things. Please have your walk-up cards in your hands. Put your drinks down, right? And you can remove your lanyards too, because we're going to be taking photos, okay? Now, to the audience, to ensure that everybody fully enjoys this next part of the event, we ask guests and family, I know you want the pictures. You're going to get the pictures. But we need you to keep the front of the stage here clear, please, as well as this middle aisle clear. We have a photographer who will be taking pictures, and it will be available to everyone for download on the ABC website. Okay, so you're going to get your pictures. Remember also, we're live streaming, so graduates, say hi to the camera when you go by. Graduates who have met the graduation requirements for their programs will receive their graduation certificates along with an ABC SoCal tool bag, pretty cool, and some other gifts off stage. This year, OC Toolhouse Flex has donated a flex drill set for each graduate here tonight. Additionally, graduates will later receive special political certificates from local government officials such as State Assembly, the Senate, and Congress to commemorate this special day. This year we have 205 students graduating. And here's how it breaks down, folks. 16 from our Plumbing Unilateral Apprenticeship Program, 12 from the Plumbing Craft Training Program, 79 from the Electrical Unilateral Apprenticeship Program, 65 from the Electrician Certification Trainee Program, 21 from the Electronic Systems Technician Apprenticeship Program, and 12 from our Sheet Metal Unilateral Apprenticeship Program. Okay, how are we coming, graduates? We all lined up? Okay, I'd like to call Elvis to stage.
Test, test, test. All right, good evening, everybody. Now let's begin recognizing our graduating class of 2024.
Walter Burgess Peters.
Alec Angster, first place winner for 2023, 2024 Craft Championships, and second place National Champ winner.
Saul Valencia.
Adrian Contreras.
Jose Segura.
Eric White.
Raul Anguiano.
Steven Weiss, Craft Champs competitor.
Joshua Sibley, Craft Champ competitor.
Eber Castillo, Craft Champs competitor.
Juan Carlos Roldan.
Damon Forrest.
Mauricio Martinez, Craft Champ competitor.
Anthony Segura.
Joel Aparicio.
Armando Ochoa, Craft Champs competitor.
Miles Hiram Channel Miller.
Alexander Rodriguez.
Shane Slagowski.
Emmanuel Casanova.
Juan Becerra.
Celerino Sanchez.
Michael Contreras.
Florentino Pablo.
Jesus Garcia.
Eduardo Mercado, 2024, second place, Craft Champs, low voltage winner.
Sean Massey.
Peter Hernandez.
Joshua Curtis.
Eduardo Lara Dominguez.
Omar Eduardo Arangure.
Christian Galvez.
And we have a first place winner for 2023 and 2024 local craft champions, Patrick Perez.
Ariel Armenta.
Rosendo Jesus Bucio.
Eduardo Leon, Craft Champs competitor.
Mark Aaron, Craft Champ competitor.
Andre Ivan Ramirez.
Jesus Gomez.
Chris Bauer.
Patrick Lee Chivrell.
William Yamada, Craft Champs competitor.
Mauricio de Jesus Avila.
Alex Benitez.
Kyle Isaiah Ledesma.
Kyle Marquardt, first place local craft champ winner. First place national craft champs winner.
Abraham Cidas Gutierrez, craft champ competitor.
Andrew Jordan Halstead.
Gilberto Hinojosa Jr.
Bruce Vang.
Paul Hastrom.
Nolan Reed.
Nathan Knapp.
Christian Hamby.
Kevin Nelson.
Bobby Arthur Jr.
Mauricio Mora.
Gustavo Colunga, Craft Champs competitor.
Joseph Manuel Ayers.
Anthony Gutierrez.
Joseph Trugg.
Kyle Daniel Carroll, Craft Champs competitor.
All right, and we have our 2023 first place local craft champion winner and 2024 first place craft championship winner, Joshua Botello.
Robert Mendoza.
Jonathan Morales.
Devin Campbell.
Mark Garcia.
Eduardo Gutierrez Jr.
Joshua Navarro.
Damian Lopez.
Max Olascuagua.
Eduardo Garcia.
Gabriel Gayona.
Justin Gomez, Craft Champs competitor.
Samuel Orefiche.
Ray Ochoa.
Jepte Cortez.
Dan Salgado.
Mauricio Jauregui.
Alex Baum.
Mitch Fontes.
Anthony Caledonia.
Jesse Lunar.
George Torres Castro.
Jose Luis Morales.
Alfonso Mesa.
Jonathan Gonzalez.
Andres Hinojosa.
Miles Escarano.
Carlos Chavez Quesada.
Taylor Sean Ghosting, craft champ competitor.
Anthony Mendez, 2024 first place, local craft champs residential winner.
Nicolas Cisco.
Fernando Duarte, perfect attendance.
Juan Campos.
Ramiro Velez Espinosa, Craft Champs competitor and perfect attendance.
Samuel Beltran.
Gregory Ochoa, perfect attendance.
Jeffrey Sanchez.
Frank Anthony Garcia, perfect attendance.
Randy Garcia.
Filiberto Guzman Jr.
Ryan Riverty.
Brian Rios, Craft Champs competitor.
Sergio Peña.
Sam Musa.
Nathan Storm McDonald, Craft Champ competitor.
Nicholas Hernandez, perfect attendance.
Paul Santos Iglesias.
Brandon Lawrence McNeil, Craft Champs competitor.
Tony Roman Coletti.
Edmund Dorado.
Ivan Ruiz.
Daniel Alvarado, perfect attendance.
Isaac Coria.
Jason Amesqua, perfect attendance.
Hector Bautista.
Angelica Nava.
Hector Garcia.
Gregorio Aguilera, perfect attendance.
Mark Reels.
Evan Tipping.
Jose Vasquez.
David Dennis, two-time Craft Champ competitor.
Rodrigo Paz.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Gilberto Diaz.
Alfonso Serrano.
Michael Guillen.
Elias Villalobos, Craft Champs competitor with perfect attendance.
Rodrigo Ibanez, Craft Champ competitor.
Misael Otañez, perfect attendance.
Luis Estrella.
Joseph Badillo, Craft Champs competitor, perfect attendance. Antonio Ramos, Craft Champs competitor. David Fong. Johnny Carrillo. Daniel Valles, perfect attendance. Eric Lee Resner. Christopher Simons.
All right. And that's everybody. One big round of applause, everybody. Amazing. Okay, so I'm sure you all heard sprinkled in there, there were a number of people who had perfect attendance. Now, I want to know what it takes to get perfect attendance for 4 to 4.5 years. That's amazing. In fact, I don't know if anyone was counting, but there are 29 students who had perfect attendance this year. So let's give them a round of applause. And for their consistency and punctuality, those graduates will receive gifts donated by Acme Construction Supply, DeWalt Tools, Milwaukee Tools, Klein Tools, OC Toolhouse Flex, and Mike Holt Enterprises, valued at over $100. We need another round of applause. Okay. After you, Frank. We good?
Southwire Top Gun Apprentice Award, designed to award the top graduating apprentice from each of our industry partners' training programs. Apprentices earn Top Gun title by achieving top scores throughout their program and skills competition. Top Gun apprentices will be awarded a Southwire tool backpack valued over $900. Please help me congratulate our 2024 Top Gun apprentice winner is Frank, I'm sorry, it's not me. Stephen Wise. Stephen, please come up to the stage if you're coming. If not, I get to keep the backpack, right?
Is Stephen in the house?
Say, Stephen, are you coming? Going once, going twice. The tool bag is gonna be mine. I'm running.
All right. Every year, ABC recognizes those individuals who exceed the expectations of their instructors and employers. Honestly, I don't know who it's harder to please, the instructors or the employers. In this year's graduating class, 5 individuals have documented and displayed superior dedication and outstanding professionalism in the classroom, as well as throughout their work environment. Tonight, they will be recognized by receiving the prestigious Recognition of Excellence Award. They will also receive gifts donated by Acme Construction Supply, DeWalt Tools, Milwaukee Tools, Klein Tools, OC Toolhouse Flex, and Mike Holt Enterprises, valued at over $700. When your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your award. For the Electrician Certification Training Program, we'd like to recognize William Yamada. There's William. All right.
You know I'm here for you, boss. Thank you. I got my M&Ms. I'm stuck.
There you go. For the Electrical Unilateral Apprenticeship Program, Kyle Marcourt. There he is. Right. For the Electronic Systems Technician Unilateral Apprenticeship Program, Gregory Ochoa. For the Sheet Metal Unilateral Apprenticeship Program, Patrick Lee Chevrel. And, yes, big round of applause. And for the Plumbing Unilateral Apprenticeship Program, Alec Engster. Yeah, go ahead and crank the music back there. Crank it, crank it. Yeah. Let's give them a big round of applause. There you go. And now you go over there. Back to you, Frank.
Back to me. Congratulations, that's pretty awesome. You see all this stuff these guys got to take home? So they might need your help. I warned them ahead of time, never give me the microphone, so now I'm going to go off script. Uh-oh, be afraid. Yes. The one thing we haven't recognized today is all the amazing work the ABC staff has done for this event. So if I please ask all the ABC staff members that are here, please stand up. If it wasn't for all their hard work, we would not be here today. They put amazing amount of time and work to make this event every year perfect. And I don't know about you, but I think they did a pretty damn good job this time. Okay, I'm going back on script now, Chris. Before we conclude this evening's event, I'd like to please take a moment and please complete that survey. If you found something that didn't go perfect, speak up now, because this is always evolving event, and we want to make sure every year we're better than we were last year. I know it's pretty hard because it's pretty darn perfect, but let's try. If you're a past graduate of ABC, and I know there's a bunch out here, can you please stand and be recognized? So now we start the interesting part of this thing. To our 2024 graduates, earlier tonight you were given a tool bag. On this bag is a bandana. Please untie your bandana and look inside the front center pocket of your tool bag for your ABC SoCal alumni pin. Please don't toss that bandana aside yet because you need it. This evening, we're continuing a tradition that we've done here at ABC SoCal for many years. First, have somebody close to you that likes you. Don't pick somebody who doesn't like you because this could be painful. Have them attach that pin to your lapel of your jacket, shirt, dress, or blouse. Please do not stab your friends. Although there are many graduation traditions, one of the most notable is believed to have started during the U.S. Naval Academy graduation ceremony of 1912. Graduates were given their new officer hats, deeming their midshipman hats unnecessary, prompting them to toss the old ones in the air as a form of celebration. The act of throwing caps in the air is now widely known as a symbolic act to end a chapter of a graduate's life. With that being said, the second part of the tradition goes like this. In a few moments, when I say, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ABC SoCal graduating class of 2024, you're going to stand up. I want you to scream, holler, as loud as you friggin' can. I want Disneyland to hear you scream. And carefully, remember safety first, simultaneously toss your bandana in the air. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors, staff who make this graduation a memorable event. I personally want to thank each of you for continued support, hard work to making this training program and this chapter one of the best in the nation. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ABC SoCal graduating class of 2024. Scream and yell. Here, I thought you guys could yell and scream a little bit louder than that. That was pretty lame. I think I can speak for everybody in this room when I say to each and every graduate tonight, we congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you all the much success. Good night, everyone, and please, please drive safely. Let's try to keep it under 100 today.
Good night, everybody.